Yveltal coming to Pokemon Go with its first time ever shiny. So we need to know what are going to be the counters, what are the 100% IVs, and how we're going to get prepped for this. And with all that said, you know what time it is. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited about shiny Yveltal in Pokemon Go? If you don't know what shiny Yveltal looks like, think about regular Yveltal and then extract the black and you have a red and white bacon Pokemon. It's a bacon Pokemon that's shiny, right? It's a shiny bacon Pokemon. Okay, so that is going to be what Yveltal looks like in Pokemon Go. This Pokemon is taking its place in raid battles on Tuesday, September 27th. And that's going to go all the way until Saturday, October 8th at 10 a.m. We don't know what raid boss that is, but I am going to guess that would be Xerneas with its shiny form taking over for these raids. So I will be on Twitch, twitch.tv/thetrainerclub, doing Yveltal raids. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get some shinies. I'm gonna be opening Pokemon cards as well on there. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see you guys out there. And I do play Fortnite on that channel as well. I have a lot of fun over there. And then also one more thing for you guys. I have just dropped a couple of new videos on my cooking channel that's gonna be delicious and nutritious. You guys can find that video and channel in the pinned comments below if you wanna come out over there, cook some healthy food, see some great healthy restaurants, and travel the world. And I'm even going to start giving cooking advice and maybe even some personal training stuff over there as well, to how to stay in shape always. So with that said, now we got Yveltal and Pokemon Go. If you guys do need raids, also going to be in the pinned comments below. This video is loaded with a bunch of stuff that's good for you. So you guys can get into Discord, get into raid battles, or if you want to take it to the next level, Patreon, you can even get onto my friends list through that link. So with that said, all right, we have Yveltal. It's going to be a flying and a dark type Pokemon. It's going to max out at 4,275. It's going to have an attack of 250, a defense of 185, and a stamina of 246. It is going to be single weak to rock, fairy, ice, and electric, and it's going to be double resistant to ground as well as psychic. So this Pokemon is going to have the moveset of the following. It has 3 quick moves, which are going to be Snarl, Sucker Punch, and Gust, and it's going to have Hurricane, Focus Blast, Hyper Beam, Psychic, as well as Dark Pulse. Wow, this Pokemon has a bunch of different things that is going to have an access to. Okay, so the 100% IVs of this Pokemon are going to be 2160 at level 20, and it's going to get boosted in 2 conditions, which is going to be flying, windy weather, as well as dark for the foggy weather at level 25 for 2701. And as far as this movesets go, it's going to have 2 moves that are going to be slightly problematic for some of the counters. So it does have Focus Blast, which is going to be problematic for rock types as well as ice type Pokemon. So when we do go over some of the counters, and I do mention that, that is going to be where we are at. So for this Pokemon, it's going to take 2.03 trainers to take this down with level 40 counters, without Best Buddy boost and everything of the like. But if you do ramp it up, obviously it is a duoable Pokemon. It is going to hit relatively hard. It is not the most fun Pokemon to duo, but at the same time, it is definitely duoable. So just putting that out there for you guys. So now let's start breaking down the top counters, and then we will go over the weather conditions for this Pokemon. So the first Pokemon we have is Shadow Raikou with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. Then, if you want to do a Mega that is going to make it effective against this Pokemon, you're going to use Mega Manectric. But if you want a Mega level 3 Pokemon to get more XL candy coming from your Yveltals, guess what you're going after? You have Houndoom, you have Absol, and then you have Gyarados. So you have 3 options. Whatever is a Mega level 3, please do use those specific Pokemon. But for the Mega Manectric, if you're going after, it's going to be Thunder, Fang, and Wild Charge. And the Shadow Raikou and the Mega Manectric are pretty comparable in the amount of damage that they're going to be doing. And then in the next spot, guess what it is? A new Pokemon, an Ultra Beast. It is going to be Xurkitree with Thunder Shock and Discharge. This is the first non-Shadow, non-Mega, and it's in spot number 3, which is really, really cool. Then we have the Thunder Shock and Thunderbolt coming on the Zapdos in the Shadow form. And then, guys, guess what? Actually, we're going to change something up here because we have Mega Aerodactyl coming in. So actually, you can add on to the Mega level 3 list that I already gave you, and since it is a dark and it is a flying type Pokemon, you can actually use the Mega Aerodactyl as a dual purpose Pokemon, because this Pokemon is going to be effective with Rock Throw and Rock Slide against this Pokemon. It is a flying type combination, so it's not going to get hit as hard with Focus Blast, but at the same time, it's going to give you more XL candy if you do have it at Mega level 3. So this is a great Pokemon to do 2 things for the price of 1 when we're looking at this Mega Aerodactyl. So if you guys do have that possibility and you do have it at that level, go for it. And if you don't, please also get your Pokemon up there. And then also, you can use another Pokemon, which is going to be Mega Pidgey. Pidgeot, which is going to be a flying type Mega. And then we have Zekrom with Charge Beam and Wild Charge, and guess what? This Pokemon is actually 50 seconds behind the Xurkitree. If you want to see the best of the best and check out how good that Xurkitree actually is, please check this video out. It is a fantastic video. It really helps you understand the power of this actual Pokemon, and if any of the other Ultra Beasts from the Go Fest Global, are any of them going to be good in Pokemon Go. And then we have Shadow Electivire with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge, then followed by the Shadow Magnezone with Spark and Wild Charge, then the Thundurus Therian form with Volt Switch and Thunderbolt, followed by the Shadow Mamoswine with Powder Snow and Avalanche. And then we have Shadow Gardevoir with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, followed by Shadow Tyranitar with Smackdown, as well as Stone Edge. Smackdown is a Calm Day move, followed by Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker, followed by Shadow Luxray with Spark and Wild Charge, followed by Rampardos with Smackdown and Rock Slide, and then the Thunder Shock and Wild Charge on the regular Raikou. And if you guys do want to pause the video and check out some of these other counters that I do have listed over here, you guys can check those out. So now let's just talk about the weather conditions, some of the most impactful weather conditions when fighting against Yveltal. So obviously we have the two conditions that are going to boost it, but most importantly we have partly cloudy weather, which is going to boost all of our rock type counters, which is going to make it really effective to take down this Pokemon. And then we have cloudy weather, which is going to boost all of our fairy type Pokemon to go after this Pokemon. Notice we didn't really talk about this, but we do have Gardevoir and Shadow Gardevoir that do play a part in these counters, but they are not as strong as some of the other types. So even though we have equal typings that take down these Pokemon, if the Pokemon are not as strong in their respective categories, guess what? We cannot really use those Pokemon if we have other ones that are going to be better. I mean, we can use them, but it doesn't really make too much sense. Then in the rainy weather, we are going to boost the electric type, but also in the cloudy weather, it does get a boost on the Focus Blast, so do be careful with Focus Blast with rock and ice types in there. Then we have the foggy weather. Foggy weather is going to boost Yveltal on all of the dark type moves that are going to be coming after this Pokemon, followed by the snowy weather, which is going to boost all of our ice type counters. And then finally, we have windy weather, and windy weather is going to boost Yveltal all the way to level 25, make it a better raid boss to catch and power up with less Stardust, but it's not really going to boost any of the moveset because it's not really super relevant against any of these Pokemon. So thank you guys for tuning in. Good luck out there. Appreciate you guys being here. Check out the Patreon or the Discord, whichever one you do prefer. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody take your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.